How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're going to take a look at an indie game called The Building 71. I was about to say 77 because we played that last time. It's so weird because this is not even like part of a game jam or anything, and it has like similar names to another game I just played, so there must be something going on there. We're going to play a game called The Building 71 Incident, which is a backrooms indie horror title, which, if you haven't seen it before, the Backrooms is a creepypasta where essentially you can fall into something called the Backrooms through a real life glitch, and you just kind of like fall in there. The game page does have a backstory that says between 1997 and 1998, Building 71 at a university in the south of Brazil was closed after allegation of a gas leak. However, during this period, on several occasions, suspicious activities were detected from within the building. An employee whose identity was not disclosed decided to investigate and record the origin of such activities. The man ended up being considered missing by the police, but portions of the recording are now being released to the public. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is actually a student project that took 2 months to create for a thesis, and I love these kind of things because it's one of those things where people put extra energy into the game because they're trying to pass an exam. So, you know, instead of other indie games just being like kind of for fun in their spare time, this is going to be something where a person actually tried to pass an exam. So it should be a little bit better than the typical indie game that you see out there. So let's go ahead and dive into this and just kind of check it out. Yeah, I kind of talked it up a bit, so it has to oh, I love the music. To ensure the best possible experience, it is recommended to use headphones and, if possible, play in a dark environment. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not very dark here. I mean, it is, but I have one spotlight right there, so. The Building 71 Incident. It is a Unity game, just to mention it. That is important, at least to me. But, oh, okay, well, we just read this. This was the same description of the store page. By the way, I was kind of thinking, you know, some games on itch.io, when you download them, require that you read whatever's on the store page in order for you to get into the story of the game. It's good to see that he actually included it into the actual game, so you're not like starting up the game without reading the store page and then you're just confused. So that's a good thing. E to enter. So far, this is like good, like really good quality. So it says 7:29 p.m. August 8, 1998. Okay, so we can zoom in. That's nice. It's a really good zoom effect. Do I open glove box? So left mouse button or E. How do I open it? Isn't that the glove box over there? Oh, okay. I had to actually like... There we go. Oh, it's one of the good flashlights because it... there's a little bit of a delay when you turn around because your hand doesn't turn directly with your head. It just like looks kind of weird. So that's good. Do I go outside? Yeah. Okay, so we're breaking in to the building and we're recording it so there's evidence of a crime that we committed. Oh, yes. Okay. Can I just say, like, so far, I've seen so many things that I've seen other people do wrong. Like, things that should be included into the game, but they've been done wrong. Like, for example, the zoom looks great, and there's even, like, a fisheye happening. Stepping is, like, going up and down. And I was thinking, oh, no. Is it going to be one of those where he has to, like, finish his step when you release the button again? But it doesn't. Like, he actually stops, which is good. So you actually feel in control of your character. Can actually interact with things. This is cool. I mean, there's a little bit of shadow stuff going on here, but that is, let's just say that's from the flashlight, which it probably is. I'm sitting here, like, my expectation for this game right now is high, because it is really good so far. From a technical point of view. What do we have here? Oh, this is cool. This is code. Awesome. They're actually learning. Imagine learning programming on a blackboard, which isn't a blackboard, but that's what you call it. Oh, I see a note. Can I interact with it? No? What does the note actually say? Is there writing on it? I think there is, but we just can't read it. Just like with the introduction, the pacing and everything, like this is incredible. Oh, okay, no, it's not Windows, it's Windows 97. not 98, 97. Is the logo the same? I love how there's like, you know, that tiny thing where it's like, it's not copyright, but we know what we're talking about, right? Okay, do we have anything cool? Oh, look at this! Even like an old machine. This is like so 1990s. Yeah, the attention to detail is good. I mean, it is the 90s, so of course, you know, learning programming would happen on a board. I love how, because this is an abandoned school, the blackboard just decided that, it's abandoned, so we can no longer support the blackboard with the screws that were inserted. Oh, the restroom. I love how you can interact with everything. Have you seen the moon? Is that a game that he made at some point? No, it's not the same moon. If you've seen it too, you come find us, you've been chosen. Is that like a hint for something? I have a confession. I did actually see Jacksepticeye upload a video on this game. I didn't see the playthrough, but I saw his title and I just like went in to see the link for the game. Jacksepticeye for some reason doesn't provide links for the games that he play, which I think is a little bit weird. Like, some YouTubers don't do that. I think it's kind of like, you know, if you're playing someone's game, then it's good advertisement for the person. By the way, I love the fact that you can investigate many of the doors. So it's something random like this, you can go in here and you can check it out. Remember why you're here. Oh, you can read it. Marcelo, unsurprisingly, Daniel irritates us a bit. My name is Daniel, by the way. He understands well his privileges of being related to Claudia and takes advantage of them to pursue the ascension, but I ask you the simple fact that he's not a chosen one, and this is a fact. It's not enough to remove him from the group. We were never on the same page in regards to letting ordinary people join us, and you know I'm against it. I know Claudia would agree with me, at least on this matter, if she were still around. To make matters worse, Daniel seems to be talking to outsiders about our plans, and before you ask me, no, he is not willing to participate in the initiation. Weak as he is, it has to be expected. Sincerely, Ines. Is this a backroom game? I'm kind of in doubt now. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it wasn't, because it is kind of like an overplayed thing, like currently. It's just like when Slender came out, everyone started making Slender games. I just love how there's like... Oh. I just love how like some of the lockers can be open and some can't. And I don't see any like heavy reused acids, which is also really good. Fun to see that there's beds all over the place, like people actually sleeping here. This is the teacher's lounge! What's it say? Building 71 closed, gas leak. Even the acids that are spread around, like the random papers and stuff, are actually created for this game. Yeah, that's definitely old. Don't want to eat that anymore. What? Oh, fast forwarded. To where? I want to check out everything. I want to see all the doors. Okay, so I just came out from this elevator? I should have paid attention to the time, because there was a time skip. So it's 7:59 right now. Was it 7:40 something before the skip? Yeah, I think we're on a timer here. I think once it reaches a certain minute, it just like skips us forward. I can sprint, I can crouch. I love how he remapped the buttons correctly. You know, some people prefer control, others prefer C to crouch. Yeah, that's not readable. Okay, we got some lights in here. So even though the building is abandoned, we do still have electricity. Okay, there's nothing in here. There are some weird things happening with the camera. Yeah, that's, we don't want that running. Yeah, something got dropped over there. Yeah, the people's taxes are going to this abandoned building that is just running electricity. Like, even the lights are on. I laughed when I heard what they said, but when I first saw it with my own eyes, I really felt my eyes attached to it. Four people went missing. I love how, like, I keep saying it, I love something, but I love how you can, like there's a bunch of lore and notes and stuff where if you just decide to just, like, sprint through the game, you're just missing everything. Like, you actually need to pay attention to the environment here, and usually when you have indie games like this, the environment is just random assets they found. So you don't really need to pay attention to it, but here you do actually need to do that. I felt like I was floating. Claudia said it was like I was really being pulled by it. All that talk about the moon. Should I go in there? Actually, I want to check out the hallway first. What if I miss something? Yeah, let's check out everything. We've got posters, cabinets, locked. Okay, let's check out the lights. The timer is actually progressing down there. I just really like how it's doing that. Are those people or statues? Do I step into the circle? Actually, I want to check out these guys first. Oh, they are mannequins, because there's like stuff under them. Yeah, there we go, okay. What? Is this the same? Oh, it's 8:23. 23 minutes have passed. Actually, 17 minutes, maybe? Oh, this door here. Oh. Another thing, by the way, to point out, pacing of this game is spot on. I expected high things from this game, and I was not disappointed. Like, at a technical level, and just like this feels player tested. It feels like people tested this game out, and you know, everything was just like taken into account to make this like the best experience possible. Okay. Oh, is that blood? Louise asked me to send you a letter as you won't be back for a few more weeks. It's getting difficult to keep an eye on the offered ones. One of them came close to escaping last night when the stairs weren't being watched, and that got me thinking. This week we'll be piling up some of the classroom tables on the stairs, ensuring that the only viable way to get around is by using the elevator. I think that way we can ensure that no one runs away. I would like to know your opinion. Sincerely, Petro. That's why there's a bunch of beds. They were keeping people prisoners in here. For a ritual? Or like a sacrifice or something? I love how it's like a chair just like facing... It's a blood red moon. I can't move, by the way. Oh, it's getting closer? I'm feeling Ragnarok is coming. Oh, it did say don't look at the moon? I'll look at it again. Wait, are they brainwashing people, like, by putting them in a chair? Did something happen to me now? Okay, time hasn't skipped. Oh, there's a person over there. I wish the things I heard was a lie, but it seems they are not. I'm too old to put up with things like this. Roberto, I didn't leave you in charge of the congregation for you to take absurd actions. Initiation ritual? It seems like you're turning this into a business to take people's money, and worse yet, use the situation to feed the cravings of your sick mind. Please remember that the beauty behind the ascension and why we started at congregation. Sacrifices were never a part of it. Okay, so there was a cult that wasn't bad, and then a guy turned it into a bad thing. So we have bodies here that were sacrificed. Are we a reporter that are like trying to investigate things? I just realized I have my flashlight. I haven't been using it this entire time. Oh, did he turn it off? Oh, that wasn't there before, was it? Oh, that's Claudia. 1932. Did the teachers start doing these things? What? Oh, we're back here again. But they closed off the door. Okay. I closed off the door because someone is trying to get in. No, we're not opening the door. Do you know why this game is scary? It plays on like realism, kinda like it's supernatural, but like still with realism in it. And like I said, games that are based on real things you can relate to are always more scary. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Do I look at the moon? They're getting aggressive. I'm guessing they got in. Okay. Wait, so who's holding the camera now? I love the symbol is like of a moon that has been cut. Wait, so we got knocked over, so who took up the camera? Look at the moon. Is something gonna happen? Can I turn off the TVs? Nope. Where do we go? Do I go down the stairs? Is that a door that's opened up? Yeah, it is. Oh, so we can see the moon and it's gotten big. Oh, you can see that at the right corner there. I'm trying to look if the moon is getting bigger, but it doesn't seem like it is. Something is getting closer. Look at how much time has passed. It's now 12:26. I'm guessing we got sacrificed. By a scary cube. Escape to remove tape. And it actually closes down the game because I tested it. Yeah, this was like a super polished game. This is like, I have absolutely no criticism for this game. The pacing was good. All the assets used in the environment felt like part of the game. Felt like everything was homemade from scratch. Like I don't really have any things I can think of that would be a negative about this game. Like the controls were good, the technical aspects of it were good, just like how everything was created in terms of like the scares and stuff like that. Like this is how it feels like to play a game that has been polished and play it tested and like everything has gone into it in terms of like trying to like make it as perfect as possible. This is what a game like that feels like. Like this is like probably the top game I've ever played when it comes to these indie games. I haven't played anything better than this. And of course, I'm saying that not from a story point of view, because there's probably other, games out there that's been created by a larger team that has better, more intense story that like captivates you a little bit more when it comes to like things happening. But if you take a look at what this game is when it comes to its story, everything was done perfectly. I love the fact that you had like people running up the stairs and it like cut to the moment where you'd run into one of the rooms to hide and the guy was trying to get in and you could actually feel like the guy trying to get in. It wasn't just like the same sound effects of him trying to open the door over and over again. It was actually like probably recorded by the guy who made the game to like, sound like a person trying to get in. It was really good. Like everything was just like really good about this game. It was just a much different experience than what I've tried before. Like typically when I download an itch.io game, it's just kind of like, I'm expecting certain things from an itch.io game, and this was above and beyond that. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.